Hello everyone. We're going to be playing some random chess, or rather, my first move will be random, and we'll see how this goes. Of course, if I end up being black on leechess.com, well then I'll just play the black version. So d4 becomes d5, e4 becomes e5, etc. And I get d3, meaning d3 is my first move. We're going to play 10 plus 0. And wish me luck. Alright, so my first move is d3. That's right. And I do not know what I'm supposed to do with this. I'm going to go here. And do I want to go for this? I already hate my position. We're going to play in this style. Okay, they're kind of threatening there. But I'll try to defend myself. Let's keep developing. I like how this pawn kind of controls things over here. And I need to get used to that. What do I do with this bishop, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I ever... I don't think I'm going to figure it out. Yeah, so let's just go for it. Screw it. The idea being I can now activate my bishop, and then after I castle, my rook will be on this open file. They strike back in the center, though. I don't know how much I love that. If I capture, they can capture. Hypothetically, if I did that, they can capture. I don't hate that position, actually. I also don't. I kind of should. Alright, let's go for it. One other option is they capture the knight. I can move my bishop out there. And that could be interesting. They capture that way, though. Huh, interesting. I do not want to recapture that way. Do I move my knight? Where would I move it? I think I'll go for this. And now I can threaten... Let's exchange queens. I don't love my position currently. We'll go for this. I imagine they capture here. I gotta move my rook. They're gonna have to capture the pawn. And I should be a pawn up, right? Or are we back to even? We are back to even. I just have this isolated e-pawn. So it's not great. I'll have to figure something out. I do have tempo on this bishop, though. And from here... tricky. I probably want to move my bishop here just to... maybe that's not necessary. I can move it out here. My thinking was that the rook can go down. Alright. My thinking was the rook can go down. Now I'm more strongly considering bishop here to prevent the infiltration. They move over there. Okay. I'll move my bishop. I can move the rook here. I could probably move my king up. I probably don't need to castle at this point. So I'll probably move my king up, move my rook here or here, and build up some pressure. I like moving my king here. It's a bit scary. here? No, I think I'll go here. I'm a little worried about. I mean, okay, there, but like after the rook comes, of course. And here it could be bin 1-2, but king moves. I think it's fine. Okay, so now they are threatening this pawn. I could go here. I shouldn't though, because then knight goes there, double up my pawns. I think I'd do this instead. Here it's defended twice, so I just move the king out of the way. Should be okay. If they go here, I probably move up, or do I move somewhere else? I could move here. No, I don't want to do that. No, surely I go here. I don't love having my king in the center. But this does let me reconnect one of my pawn islands. Okay, they don't allow that. Makes sense. Let's go here. We're threatening, not mate, actually. We're not really threatening anything. We're threatening to push the rook back. Alright. I could go here. I don't know what it accomplishes, but I could go there. It could be tricky though. Captures. Actually, yeah, if I go here, and let's say they move here or something, eventually they are forced to allow that capture. Now, is that worth it? Probably not. Conversely, if I go here and they move up, yeah, of course, that's not going to be what happens. Do I want to do that? I mean, I win a pawn, but it's such a bad structure. I'm going to go for it. I imagine the king moves here. King could move here, but that seems risky. You're risking the back rank shenanigans. I don't think anyone wants that. Of course they go there. They have to block. Let's go here. We capture this. The knight moves. Makes sense. This protects everything. Makes sense to me. Oh, I lose this pawn though. Okay, they don't see it, or at least they don't go for it. Let's move here. Okay. We're up a pawn, but I think this makes sense. We're up a pawn, but we're down a bit of time. And I have the worst pawns of all time, so we're probably headed towards a draw, which is okay. I don't think I played d3 the best way, but hey, you know, that's the fun of it. Let's see. Is there any winning chances? Maybe if I push my pawn forward, try to break up these pawn structures, that might be fruitful. I could, at some point, give the pawn back, try to pick that one up. That would also be beneficial for me, I think. I think I might have some winning chances, but I don't think it's going to be easy. Again, my pawns are so weak, although they have some weaknesses too, so let's not be too despondent. They move the knight back. Do I ever push? Do I push this pawn like I thought? If I go here, if they capture, I capture back. They don't have any checks. I think that's fine for me. If I push, they go here. I probably go here next, and no, I just start to lose the pawn. I don't know. Pushing doesn't work. Okay, then if I push here, then let's go here. Hopefully that's not too committal on my end. Ah, yikes, yuck. Okay. Let's go here. I could see that, in which case I probably just move back and... do I accept the draw then? Do I start pushing these guys? Chess is so difficult. There has to be a way to put pressure. I just need to find it. Ooh, okay. I mean, I would not be opposed to something like that. If I go there, they capture, I go there. Let's think about it. Wait, if I go here and they capture, I go here, they could go there. I don't think it works out for me. No, that would be stupid. No, but I think capturing is okay for them. They can always step back. I really want it to work. No, there's no way. It does solve one of my issues. Let's be a little patient. I'm running out of time. I think I need to try to force things. I can play too slowly sometimes. And I think now is one of those times. Okay, we go here, we threaten the pawn, I imagine a king steps back. Oh, interesting. I think that's a mistake. If they capture, I capture. If they capture this, then we win. And yeah, we're winning now. They messed up. Well, you know, sometimes your opponent blunders at the end. It happens. But we're in a winning spot now. Alright, we just pick off this guy. And what could they do? That's probably their best move, to just try to keep the king shielded off, but no matter. Our victory was inevitable at that point anyways. And we start the game with a very clean win. Well, maybe not a very clean win, but a win nonetheless. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just move this guy up. And that's game. Alright, well, we win with a 1d3. I don't know how long that will work, but we'll try again next time at 1,683 elo, and we'll see how that works. Alright, have a good day. Bye.